Today, I'm going to talk about bullying. October is National Bullying Prevention Month, and what better time than this to talk about it? What is bullying? Bullying is intentional, hurtful, and repetitive behavior towards another person, creating an imbalance of power between the bully and the target. Who is at a greater risk of being bullied? Children with physical, developmental, and intellectual, emotional, and sensory disabilities are more likely to be bullied than their peers. Bullies target their peers based on perceived or real differences in appearance, behavior, or ability. In children with exceptionalities, such characteristics are apparent, thus the risk of being bullied is greater. About 50% of the bullying takes place because of appearance, 34% because of body shape, and about 14% because of one's race. Who is more likely to be bullied? Children with physical, developmental, intellectual, and emotional disabilities are more likely to be bullied than their peers. Factors such as physical vulnerability, social skill challenges, or intolerant environments may increase their risk. Attention deficit or hyperactivity disorder, autism spectrum disorder, epilepsy, hemiplegia, and diabetes are some examples of the disabilities that increase likelihood of being bullied by peers. Children with medical conditions that affect their appearance, such as cerebral, palsy, muscular dystrophy, and spina bifida, frequently report being called names related to their disability. Children with hemiplegia, paralysis of one side of the body, are bullied more and have fewer friends. Children who stutter. Effects of bullying. Kids who are bullied are more likely to experience depression and anxiety. Signs of depression and anxiety include feelings of sadness and loneliness, lack of sleep, eating disorders, and loss of interest in previously enjoyed activities. Decreased academic achievement, GPA and standardized test scores are affected. Victims of bullying are more likely to miss, skip, or drop out of school. American Academy of Pediatrics published a report in 2006 that having a special healthcare need is associated with being a target of bullying. Having a behavioral, emotional, or developmental issue is associated with bullying others and with being a bully victim, someone who both bullies others and is victimized by his peers. Some statistics about bullying of special needs students. Special needs students are 2 to 3 times more likely to be bullied than their peers without special needs. 40% of autistic children and 60% of children with Asperger's syndrome have experienced bullying. Children in special education are told not to tattle almost. Your response as a teacher is important. Parents, teachers, and other adults are the most important advocates that a student with disabilities can have. Therefore, you must consider how to handle the child's questions and emotions. You may prepare by committing yourself to listen without judging, providing the child with a safe place to work out their feelings. Students with disabilities have resources that are specifically designed for their situation. Individualized education programs are designed for eligible students under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act and are one of the most crucial resources in situations such as bullying. The power of bystanders cannot be emphasized enough when bullying occurs. Most students don't like to see bullying in action, but don't intervene when it happens. Peers speaking on behalf of their fellow students is more effective and powerful than an adult giving the same advice. IEP teams can hold separate in-services for school staff and class. How can you as a teacher create a safe environment for your special needs children? Be supportive of the child when the bullying incident has been identified. Be aware of the federal and state law related to bullying, disability, and harassment. Do not accuse child of tattletale over and over again. When a special needs child is accused of bullying,
created using Powtoon.